10 seconds.
Best of luck.
Can I get a fly check?
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
They're Branniger and the Hawk.
First they're sour, then they're sweet.
Okay.
Sour Patch Kids. Sour, sweet, gone.
Shut the hell up!
Go, Mad Dogs! Go, go, Mad Dogs! Go, Mad Dogs! Go, go, Mad Dogs!
Stoppable!
Mad Dog!
He's doing it again!
Give me an L, give me an O, give me a U, give me a D, give me an H, give me an O, give me a U, give me an S, give me an E, give me a C, R-I-T-I-C. What's that spell? Loudhouse Critic, one guy with 1,000 views in all the episodes I must review. So here we are on the first Thursday of July. And you know what July means? Lynn Loud Month. Cheer Pressure, also known as my cheer lady, from season 6, the 31st episode, and likely the 277th episode. So in hearing the title of this episode of The Loud House and seeing how Lynn and her friends were just like cheerleaders, and especially when I heard about the plot line about what was going to happen in this episode, I thought this was going to be a really mixed episode for me, but somewhat I didn't find it as mixed as I thought it was going to be. Because back during my school year, I had a real hatred for cheerleaders. Because the fact that they didn't like how my high spirit was, and how they didn't like how I wasn't a white dude. Because, and no offense, I used to think cheerleaders and guys who played sports around in school were somewhat show-offs, and that most cheerleading girls would actually pick guys up that wear varsity jackets. But enough of this shit, let's get back onto the subject. But after watching this episode, I found a lot of good things to actually like about this one. Let's find out why I think it's really good, especially when I already got this on my top 7 favorite Loud House episodes from season 6.
Got me doing the dishes, anything she want for some kisses. I'm cooking for her when she gets hungry. All she doing is acting like she want me. She cutting up on my homies, even all of my other ronies. She ain't even my main lady. See, I've been thinking about it lately. Man, she really don't deserve me. All she wanna do is hurt me, so I gotta get away from her. And now I'm leaving quickly before she come and try to get me. And I'm taking everything with me. It all comes down and I'm...
Hey, let's hear it for some kangaroo spirit! Together we can't lose, so go kangaroos!
You know, those cheerleaders cheering on like that reminds me about how rough it was during middle school for me. You know what I did every time this memory got brought back up? I tried to watch that movie Luck, but it turns out I ended up falling asleep throughout the movie. No joke. And I just can't believe John Lasseter did that shit throughout that production.
Nice work, everyone. Take a knee.
But
You're excused, Paula.
Oh, charming. Every single running gag never dies, does it? Then again, with Clyde and Lori's crush, thank God that's over.
Peaches, 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 I love you.
But there is one running gag that's still annoying and it's still obnoxious from this day, and they haven't even figured out how to get rid of him. If you know who I'm talking about.
Listen up. 2 things. First, this is Hans, my massage therapist.
My name is Dennis.
Hans will be with us for the rest of the season. My chiropractor says I carry a lot of stress in my shoulders.
I swear, it feels like this lady is actually related to Coach Patowski, which I wouldn't be too damn surprised if they were. And not to sound like too much of a sexist, but is a female even allowed to coach in a school? I'm just saying, because every school I've been to and every time I have gym class, there's always a male coaching. Again, I'm not trying to be offensive.
Secondly, there was a slight mix-up. Instead of ordering a kangaroo mascot costume, someone ordered a real-life kangaroo.
It was you.
Zip it, Hans!
Shit, lady, take some Prozac. A lot of Prozac. And this sounds already ridiculously stupid. Ordering a real kangaroo from Australia, you can't even do that.
Kids, meet Crikey.
God damn, Jimmy.
Milf.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go masturbate.
Call that a kangaroo? Seems more like a were-kangaroo if you fucking ask me.
Apparently he likes energy drinks, kickboxing, and team spirit.
And I swear, if this kangaroo starts rapping, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Any questions? Moving on.
I just show so more pity for the dad in turning red.
Oh, this isn't music. This is filth. And it's not worth jeopardizing your life over. Right, Chip? See? Your father agrees.
No, he doesn't. He didn't get to say shit because you're always interrupting him. How did he end up marrying that? So that's what it felt like to be henpecked.
Our first game of the season is this Friday at Hazeltucky Middle.
Hazeltucky's going down.
Say it for the game loud.
Survey says.
Good one, Jody.
Hey, I'm your superior officer, Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Superior this.
Hell.
Now, since we need room on the bus for Hans and my massage chair, 3 of you lucky ducks get a ride in the VIP section.
It's a cattle trailer attached to the bus with Crikey inside.
So much animal cruelty is happening in this show. Leaving a kangaroo in the back of the fucking trailer, what if he gets overheated? Just set him free. I'm sure everybody would get along nicely if they saw a kangaroo rocking around in Royal Woods.
Now, let's see here. You 3.
You serious?
Congratulations!
Now wait just a goddamn minute. Basketball players shouldn't be stuck in the trailer. If anything, the cheerleader should be back there.
Boom! Look at that. We just figured it out.
What's that supposed to mean? Back up off our scene.
Oh, nothing really.
You see fabulous, I see fugly.
It's just, without the basketball team, you and your squad wouldn't have anything to cheer for.
Yeah, no offense, but you're more like support staff for us real athletes.
I don't just eat people. Hurtful words are another weapon in my arsenal. And you just got a verbal ass whooping.
Oh, please. Cheerleading is harder than basketball. We practice way more than you guys and have competitions year-round. If anything, we're the real athletes. There's no way you could do what we do.
Listen, Queen Bee.
Anything you can be, I can be greater. Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Okay, you would last a day. Yeah, right. We could cheer circles around you guys. Is that a challenge? Well then, how about we have a little cheer-off? Oh, you're on.
What did you have in mind?
So I bet you suck, you bitches can't fuck as many people as we can off by the end of the day.
Oh, and let's make it interesting, shall we? Winners get to ride in the bus. Losers ride with Craigie. For the whole season.
Once he starts jumping, he doesn't stop.
Oh, you're serious. Game on, bitch.
Oh yeah, we're in. Sit back and watch us win.
You know, for being a bunch of middle school cheerleaders who have no boobs, I would say don't be too overconfident in your cheerleading triplets. But sadly, I have a dick. So good luck with crashing and burning. We got Lynn, Margot, and Paula in the loud backyard trying to get their cheer on.
Cheer practice should be a snap.
No doubt. We'll be done before lunch.
What should we do first? Cheerleaders are always tossing each other in the air, right? You ready? Alley-oop!
What happened? I don't know.
What happened to them?
Okay. Oops. Sorry, Penelope.
Jackass!
Do it again.
Jackass!
Do it again.
Jackass.
Do it again.
You jackass! Jackass!
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Jackass!
Jackass! Jackass! Jackass! Oops, I might have put a bit too much strength in that toss.
My azaleas! My sciatica!
My bad! Must have too much protein this morning.
Don't flatter yourself.
If you weren't sipping too much Monster Energy, maybe you start growing a heart more often. And whatever you do not mix soda with Monster Energy. That shit is gonna make you hyper all day. And you would be sleeping throughout the day in 15 hours.
Sister Lucy's great at words, so I got her to write a cheer for us. Eye of Newt, fur of pup, bring us together and raise us up.
Wait a minute, you got Lucy to do something for you girls? What y'all just read, that sounds more like a spell. But then again, could be a dud. I mean, coincidentally, the Loud House movie screwed us over with that shit.
I don't think that was a cheer. It sounded more like a spell. Whoa! Bring it, Lucy!
Minus 3 points from this review for having something unrealistic. And to think they would have forgot about that movie by now. But I guess we just can't learn to let it go, can we?
Let it go, let it go. I don't care what they're going to say.
Except you're welcome for the islands I pulled from the sea. Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
We don't talk about Bruno, no.
Bodies like you have friends and I've had.
Never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend.
Up there, living in the sun.
I'm lost, I see the light, and it's like ain't no passing craze.
Please no worries.
Why should I worry? Why should I care?
Next attempt.
Cheerleaders do pyramids and junk, so I guess we should try that. Paula, help me lift.
I don't like being up here.
Gee, what are you, afraid of heights, Margot? We had no idea you had that kind of fear. I mean, you used to roller coaster rides, ain't you?
It's better than being down here. I mean, I'm carrying all the weight. Paula, it's not my fault. I'm working with one arm and one leg over here.
I'm sorry, why the hell is she even on Lynn's team? What happened to all those other girls? Minus the lesbian couple. There was another girl to the group that was in Hurl Interrupted. I wonder what happened to her. I mean, is there no possible way that you can actually find someone else to replace Paula, or is her leg ever gonna heal? They ought to have an episode that's around her.
Can you two stop arguing and let me down?
Survey says...
Knock him out. Throw him out. Rah, rah.
Shut up!
I just don't understand. Cheerleading's not hard. Why can't we nail it?
I think you and I must have underestimated those girls somewhat. Now, I'm no professional with cheerleading, but I do know how to play fire with fire the right way. If that makes any sense. But have no fear.
Oh, hi, girls. Oh, so glum, sugar plums.
Okay, please don't call me that. I'm so not into you. Or your sister.
We made a bet we could cheerlead, but we can't get the hang of it. Now we're gonna end up in a trailer with a kangaroo.
And if it's a curse I'm under, to do it till I die.
We can only hope.
I hope not. Yeah. Been there, done that. Not fun. Well, lucky for y'all, you're in the presence of the one and only Split Sisters!
Oh, don't you two couch huggers start with me.
Back in our day, we were co-captains of the cheer squad. Why don't we help y'all out?
You've been working your you-know-what off. I've been working my ass off. Night and day training.
Will you stop interrupting?
Really?
Why, sure, honey biscuit. We could be y'all's coaches. Ready? Okay. Split Sisters save the day.
Woohoo!
Wow, then again, if a female can actually be a teacher, then so can a female actually be a coach. Okay, fair is fair now. This could get a little interesting.
Okay, Pickle Spears, watch and learn. Hit it, Meryl!
Hidey, 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 hide. Loady, 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 low. Hidey, 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 hide. Loady, loady, low, low, low.
That was easy.
Let's try that again, shall we, dear?
Sisters!
Wow!
Is there anything that Meryl and Cheryl can't do together? And to be a warning advisor, when a girl is up that high cheerleading, do not look up their skirt.
It's always good to wear underwear when you're up this high. Otherwise, you attract a sizable crowd.
And trust me, that's not going to look right either.
That was amazing! That was awesome! That was exactly the kind of routine we need to win the cheer-off. Can you teach us those moves?
Sure thing, chicken wing.
Please don't call me that. That's kind of sick. And I'm not too sure if a hell of a cheerleader Paula's going to turn out to be, especially when she's dealing with one leg. She might as well have a job as a referee.
But first, y'all need to start with the basics. So listen up. There are 3 pillars of cheerleading. Strength, spirit, and teamwork. Once you know the pillars like the bottom of your boot, then you'll be ready for our sweeter-than-ice team moves. First up, strength. A cheerleader's gotta be as strong as a bull moose when she's throwing, but gentle as a baby kitty when she's catching.
Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a kitty. Stuck a feather in his hat and called it very pretty. Yes, no, that's absurd.
That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna practice with these sacks of horse manure. Trust us, you do not want to drop one of these. It breaks open, we are in stinky doo-doo town.
Why in the hell would you actually let them carry that shit? No pun intended, but could have got a sack of potatoes or a sack of apples or oranges. That could have been something. And since when the hell did you guys actually bring this freaking wheelbarrow in?
On your marks, get set, catch it, toe!
Hey, I'm getting the hang of this. We're doing it!
I want you back.
Great job, girls!
Oh yeah, nailed it!
Damn it! Can't see nothing through this smoke!
Maybe we should have used bags of potatoes instead.
Lady, please! See a doctor!
Okay, girls, pillar number 2 is spirit. We are here so you can learn how to cheer on someone in any situation. Now, watch the masters!
That's gonna get old.
Go, Walter, you're fantastic. You can use paper or plastic. Grocery shopping ain't a drag, cause Walter's got it in the bag. Go, Walter!
Exciting, amazing, romantic.
Woohoo, yay me! I can do this all day now.
Guess whose voice that is? Let's see Lynn, Margot, and Paula do this.
Let me show your goofy ass how to do this.
Yay, grouse! He left the house! He's buying meat and can't be beat! Go, grouse!
Very good. Very good.
Thanks! I've never been so jazzed to pick out ribeyes before.
I just can't decide.
Get this one. It's reasonably priced. What? At that
surprise?
What the f?
You? I'm joking.
Yay, Dan! Dan, he's got a plan. He knows how to stack those cans.
Now let's get to the best part for last, the teamwork. I'd love to see how this is going to turn out.
Cheerleading is a team sport, so you really have to work together. We find this lesson is best learned by jumping into it like Granny Mama wolfing down a hot casserole.
God damn!
Oh, that woman. Got a mouth like an outboard motor. All the time. Put, 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 put.
Don't ever embarrass yourself like that again. It's bad enough the big bad wolf did that to himself, and he ended up getting shot, skinned, and boiled. What more do I have to say about a wolf in every tale or movie?
Ready or not?
I got her! No, I got her! No, I definitely got her! I got her! Someone please get me! Let's both catch her!
You know, if that were males cheerleading, that could have gone a whole bad different way. To a catch like that.
Nutcracker.
Now that's some teamwork. Girls, y'all are finally ready to learn the routine. But first, you gotta look the part.
Really? Skirts?
You want to win or not?
You know, there was a different type of uniform that Lynn and her friends were actually going to be wearing, and they kind of looked something like this. But then again, I guess they somehow wanted to go with a different kind of color, not to make Lynn too feel girly-like. Because how often do you see Lynn wear pink at all? Now at the gym in middle school.
This should be interesting, eh, Crikey? Let's find out who you're sharing the trailer with.
I just can't believe how cruel this coach is. And I thought Coach Patowski was the same way in Teachers Union. But don't worry, anyone who says stupid shit like that, I feel that sense of irony is gonna get them in the end.
Actually, it is pretty comfortable. Loving the breeze. Okay, team, let's go out there and crush this routine. We got this!
I want you all to remember this moment. The moment we kicked Hasbro right in the dick.
Okay.
Ready? Okay! Kangaroos are the best of the best. We'll take you down, put you to the test. We'll hop around and make you say ouch. Win the trophy, put it in our pouch.
Yeah, by them just saying that, putting it in our pouch, especially when a female is saying that, think about something that Lynn Sr. actually said at the end of Ties That Bind. Yeah, I know a kangaroo has a pouch, but you gotta be smart to understand when a human female actually says that. I'm pretty sure you gotta be familiar with the expression a bun in the oven.
Time to bring it home! Go Kangaroos! Way to go, us! Did you see my one-handed cartwheel?
I never expected to be Paula's time to shine. From hero to day, I never expect so much energetic from her with one leg. But I know what part she can play in Treasure Island.
Good luck beating that.
Choke on a sandpaper cock.
We don't need luck, but thanks.
I wasted so much time with a bag of holes like that.
Doesn't that sound like a cruel irony to Lynn back what happened in season 2? She's telling them good luck, but no one says good luck to her? I'm not too sure if I can count her superstition of being Rosemary's baby, but females shouldn't fuck the devil.
Honey, come back to bed.
Y'all ready to get fucked up and make some bitchin' bad choices?
Ready? Okay!
Show off.
Kangaroos!
And I thought most of the guys playing basketball and football like to be so much of a show-off. And you know, personally, the more I play sports with somebody else in public, the better I be off not being henpecked by a cheerleader.
Based on those cheers, it sounds like we've got a winner!
This is some bull.
Yeah.
I can't believe we just lost.
I guess we're always so focused on our game, we never paid attention to how talented they are.
Talent? Shit, I thought they were trying to show more sex appeal. Okay, I know I'm sounding too much like a prick with cheerleaders, but I had a real bad history with a bunch of them in school. But when I got older, I do see muchly good intentions in cheerleaders, depending on the team they're rooting for. And I'm not even too sure how cheerleaders handle hockey. Or at least how would they handle being on the ice.
You okay, Lynn?
No, I'm not okay. I got something to say to them.
Take it easy, Lynn. Those girls aren't even worth it. Good luck with that. What the hell is this now? I suddenly get a punch in the face every time I gotta say good luck? Anyways.
Hey, Jenna.
I'm gonna blow you both to hell, that's what I'm gonna do. Now hold on, boy.
I owe you a big fat apology. You and your squad are the toughest and strongest athletes I know. I'm sorry for doubting that.
Yeah, us too. Your team definitely deserves to ride the bus. We'll take the trailer with Crikey.
Wow, thanks you guys. I didn't expect that.
Survey says... Nice girl, but about as sharp as a sack of wet mice.
Hey, wait! You know, we're all athletes and we all deserve to ride the bus.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance.
I agree, but Coach Keck will never go for it.
We'll see about that.
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good.
So Jenna, how'd you pull this off? Luckily, my mom plays bunco with Principal Ramirez. She was pretty mad when she heard Coach Keck hired a masseuse and bought a real kangaroo with the school's money.
Shit, when you gamble with the principal, you're gonna lose. But seeing them on the bus together, this is actually something great. It's good to see them all finally getting along. But there's one criticism about this I'm gonna have to talk about in a later episode review. And trust me, it's from season 5 and it's not really good.
Misappropriation of funds! Not cool! Oh, crikey, stop kicking! Hans, I'm gonna need another massage!
I told you, my name is Dennis! Don't you love how the irony's gonna kick you in the 2D animated ass every time? Ow!
That's all, blokes.
Well, I'll give that ending this. It makes target practice a lot easier.
And that was cheer pressure. Surprise! This episode was so damn good. It was so much of a fun episode as well. And I gotta give a huge big thanks to Roxy Simons for actually writing this episode. I never expect a really good Lynn Loud episode to be written by someone who actually knows the character. This is an episode that goes right next to Good Sports, another good Lynn episode. I feel like these two episodes are my favorite episodes. Although I had a small nitpick with Lucy's magic spells and the kangaroo, but everything else is just solid earth ground. And I actually do love the message of this episode, even though it's a little bit repetitive, but somehow I can just overlook it. Just goes to show not to underestimate cheerleaders, especially when Lynn and her friend knew how hard it was to be a cheerleader, and it does show some great character development when they were practiced trying to be cheerleaders. Especially they knew how to handle Lynn in this episode. It's like Roxy Smith knew how to make Lynn competitive without being a bully and a sore loser. And she doesn't go overboard with her like she did with On Thin Ice. And I really did love the interaction with the girls and Meryl and Cher actually teaching them how to be cheerleaders. There were some fun bits, and I do enjoy watching those moments. And as for the cheerleaders, I almost thought they were going to be so much the antagonists, kind of like how Lacey was with Lana in A Mud Above. But no, as I stated before, cheerleading takes a lot of practice and it's hard work too. And Lynn, Paula, and Margot learned that the hard way. And when they lost, no one got upset. And when Lynn went to go apologize so much to the cheerleaders, they were forgiven and they actually got to ride in the bus with them and they became friends. That was actually something great. And it reminded me so much of Mr. Grouse and Lynn, and that episode was way more down to earth. So for my thoughts, I didn't like the coach, but I do like how the writing was handled with Lynn, Paula, and Margot and the cheerleaders. And I love how this plot actually centers around them, even if none of the loud siblings were actually in the episode, besides Lynn actually mentioning Lucy. And the execution, frickin' love it. And I wouldn't be too damn surprised if there was gonna be a Dukes of Hazzard type of episode on these three characters. Because I think it would be pretty much a waste if it was on Lincoln and Clyde. The girls would be better off as the Louds of Royal Woods. If you were a cheerleader in school, you can give this episode a watch, but if you weren't a cheerleader, I still would recommend this episode to you because it is just that damn good, and especially how Lynn was handled. And I really do consider this one of my favorite episodes from season 6. This has been the Loud House Critic. Let's move on with another Lynn Loud episode.
In the loud house, duck, dodge, push and shove is how we show our love. In the loud house, gotta love mom and dad for not going completely mad.
Just stick with me, kid. I'll teach you everything I know.
You know